Hey, good morning, guys. Time for another episode of Friday Morning Farting Around. That's right, it's back. It is Friday morning, so you can smile about that. At least I hope you can. Uh, just watched a video. Brother Darren Shank talking about bullying. Uh, he actually brings up a specific, and I've watched a video. I think I've actually watched two of his videos. Uh, a guy named Francis, and I only knew that portion. I didn't know he does another personality boogie. There's numbers behind it I don't recall. But the Francis skits I've seen, uh, that he gets some pretty wild stuff on his comments. And the poor guy. I hope it's an act that he does when he gets worked up. Uh, he's gonna work himself into a heart attack if he's not careful. So I say that just because a guy that used to carry around uh, his kind of weight, if not a lot more, uh, which has changed, knock on wood, unfortunately. But anyhow, you need to watch Darren's video. It's a good video. So and it's funny, there's all kinds of uh, bullying. It doesn't necessarily have to be negative in the comments. Somebody cursing you out, it doesn't even have to be that obvious. Uh, I was fortunate enough at young age to realize, I say young age, I was 20 years old. Uh, yeah, and then 25 the surgery, so it was not quite 5 years I spent working at um, an impound yard. So have people call in to get their vehicle out, and I was the guy that was stuck telling him, it's going to cost you $400 to get your car out. Yeah, we have your car. Bring $500 with you, and you'll have your car back. Believe me, not one person on that phone call, from man, woman to child, didn't tell me over the phone when I get there, I'm going to kick your ass. I almost 5 straight years of hearing that on every phone call. I will say not once did it ever happen. But you you get treated like that long enough, and you learn that it just those folks are out there. So, and they're best swept under the rug. Uh, so that's my take on bullying. I don't see much of it in the little community here. I haven't seen any of it, to be quite honest. So constructive criticism, that's uh, Waterloo 745 did a little mention of criticism on his latest video. You should give it a watch. It's funny stuff. So I'm going to move on to the next portion of the Friday morning farting around. Uh, this month so far, the month of December, has been an interesting month for me. Uh, in my dealings, in seems like any way, shape, or form, it has been one of those months where, if you've had those moments where you're scratching your head and you're thinking, any minute now, Candid Camera is going to burst through the door, just cracking up because they know they've got you standing in a corner just going, what in the hell? That's the kind of month it's been so far. It's been one moment after another of just waiting for Candid Camera to burst in, laughing hysterically. They haven't yet, but I'm convinced at any moment that there's cameras around here somewhere. There just has to be. Um, that being said, that so far this month, the coup de grace was having dinner with my wife last night, we decided to watch a little news. That's about the only TV that we'll even bother looking at, and that's mostly just to get some idea of what the weather's supposed to be like tomorrow. Uh, but the story that got us both uh, laughing, and you may hear this story and think, laughing, how dare you? How could you possibly laugh at such a serious situation? Uh, and if those are your thoughts, after telling you this story, I don't know what to tell you. But we did. We laughed and we scratched our head. So, get back on track here. The camera cuts away to a 6-year-old boy sitting on the couch chewing his, let's say it's bazooka bubble gum, only because that's the bubble gum of my time. And he's bouncing his feet off the side of the couch, just having the time of his life. I mean, Christmas is coming. Hello? And they proceed to tell the story that his school, and this is here in the States, of course. I mean, you think dipshit stuff happens in your country, in the place where you live, you haven't seen anything. We're still so stuck being politically correct about it. Saying Merry Christmas will damn near get you jailed. But his school, 6-year-old boy now, his school had suspended him, and they're pushing for expulsion. And they're also apparently talking with the local law enforcement to have his record marked as a sex offender. I did just say that. And this is for kissing a classmate, 6-year-old girl. I kid you not, this is what the news was telling me. Kissing a 6-year-old classmate girl on the hand. On the hand. And of course, by the time this hit the news, somebody had tapped somebody on the shoulder and must have told them, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Because by then the school was backpedaling and probably firing the jerk who even came up with the idea. But I'll be damned if that wasn't enough, that the mother thought the school had done a great job and could have done more to protect her daughter. And wow. It just was one of those there has to be a camera in the room moments. Somebody's videotaping this ridiculous, my reaction to this ridiculous story, but nope, was not the case. It's real. It's real. No, Lord, if there's a parent watching this right now and you have a daughter and you're thinking, what's wrong with that? You are what's wrong with that. You're the problem. So, not that bad things don't happen. Lord knows they do. But they're trying to lynch a 6-year-old kid for kissing a classmate on the hand, while the teacher in the very next room is probably fiddling around with half of the students in the room. So, okay, that's my bunch of BS. Sorry to ramble on. Give Darren Shank's video a watch. It's a good vid. As far as Gentleman Francis, I can't say. Like I said, I've watched a couple of his videos, and he gets a trifle upset here and there, just a little. And if you might enjoy that type of thing, he puts on a decent show. I hope he's just acting. I hope his heart can take. Hope he's not seriously that upset. I hope. Alright, back to the morning caffeine. Once again, it's Friday. In case I made a screw up in personal messages, I noticed I was typing the wrong date. If I made a screw up in the video regarding the It's a Snap group build, it's going to begin on January 4th, Saturday, January 4th. Somewhere along the lines, I think I screwed up and said the 3rd, I think. So I misspoke. Apologies. So if you're having one of those candid camera moments right now, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not having you taped. If you're having one of those months as well, we'll get through this somehow. Can you believe that? It's okay to say you can't, but it happened. What else? Oh, another quick shout out. Brother Gil, Red Dragon Model Works. He's got an update up of his semi that he's working on, the trailer to be exact. And you need to give that video a watch. I got interrupted watching it, and we crossed paths in a couple of comments. I just didn't. I saw the video. I didn't hear the video because of a phone call. But he's going to weather up the wood, and I guess it'll look more realistic that way for sure. But if you see the woodwork that he's painted on the base of the trailer, the floor, it's a shame to weather it up because it looks, well, like wood. So, and if the wood grains are not paneled into that gill, then you are truly a master painter. Either way, it looks awesome. But if you did the grain work on the bed of that trailer, I haven't even seen that kit, so I wouldn't know. But if you did the grain work on that, that's outstanding. So that's paint work to be paid handsomely for. So, but either way, it looks awesome. Give it a watch. Take a peek at it before it's weathered up. It looks almost a shame to weather it. It had to be brand new at some point. Had to be. But it'll look better used. It really will. Alright guys, that's it for Friday morning farting around. I hope that you're going to have an awesome weekend of modeling. If you're going to brave going out and do some shopping, which I think I'm going to try. Matter of fact, I'm probably, as soon as I turn this off, while I'm half awake, taking the caffeine through the IV, I may venture out and just try and get something done before I'm actually awake. Sounds like a good idea. Gentlemen, have a good weekend. And I just may start another build today just because, yeah, I've got to do some painting on the F5 Tiger for Speedy's 1960s group build, Speedy 197. I've got to do some paint work on that, which I have the paint for. And yeah, I don't know, I may rummage through a few boxes and see what's in there that just says, start me, start me. That's it, guys. Have a good weekend, and make some videos. Give us all something to watch. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.